Nicolas Maduro, the president of Venezuela, had to ask to see the prison doctor this morning because he had strained his stomach muscles, laughing at the debacle in the White House where, just before getting up to take a walk and look through the window at a non-existent opera house or whatever monstrous carbuncle Donald Trump is constructing in what was the east wing of the distinguished old lady, the White House on Pennsylvania Avenue, he begged the oil companies in whose name he had invaded Venezuela, murdered 100 people, and captured the president of the republic and his wife. The oil companies told him to go and take a hike. The head of one of the main oil companies said that Venezuela was uninvestable. It was simply not worth the hundreds of billions of dollars that would be required. Donald Trump seemed crestfallen. I saw that fake crest of his actually falling, revealing that which he had hitherto hidden. He had described himself Venezuelan oil when he forced the American oil companies into leaving Venezuela by the sanctions that he imposed in 2019, but such is the level of his advancing senility, his dementia, which is now clearly visible to anyone with eyes, just as much as Joe Biden's was clearly visible. He had forgotten the circumstances in which these oil companies were, as he put it, forced out of Venezuela. They had to remind him that they were forced out of Venezuela, not by Maduro, but by Donald Trump. But he had earlier described Venezuelan oil as so bad as not even worthy of laying on roads. Terrible oil, he said, like tar. Now he's telling us that the oil companies have to invest hundreds of billions into renovating the Venezuelan oil industry so that he can lay it on roads as tar macadam.